Hey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azim Hamizat and my ethics number is 01DDT20F2034.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Arif Ahmed Israeli and my matrix number 01DDT20F2027.
So today we are going to talk about practical exercise 2. So let's get started. So in this practical exercise 2, we have given the scenario that in IPv4 configuration network, client and server use private addressing before the packet with private addressing can cross the internet. They need to be translated to the public addressing server that access from the outside the organization are usually assigned both a public and private static IP address. In this activity, you will be configure static net, dynamic net, and paths so that outside device can access an inside server at its public address. So create the topology below and prepare a report contain a step and develop net technology as requested for the figure 2.0. So you need to draw the network based on the diagram below and follow all the requirements below. So this is the topology that we have been created for the practical exercise 2. So first of all, we need to do the basic configuration for the device shown in the topology network. So first of all, we need to do the configuration at the router. So the first router, we give the name as the LAN one. So to create the host name, is the command is hostname LAN one, and then we need to insert the interface, and we use the interface as port is serial. So serial 10/2/0, and then we need to put the IP address and for IP address and the subnet. So we use the 10.1.1.2 and the subnet is 255.0.0.0. And also that we need to put the IP address for the we need to put IP address and subnet, and after that we need to just use the command no shut. And then for the rest of the router, we use the command exactly like we use for the router LAN one. And for ISP also, we use the command hostname to create the host to create the router name, and we need to insert the uh, interface for the port IP address and also for the subnet mask, and we also need to share for the port, and then we need to use the OSPF routing to allow the communication for each router. So for D, we need to configure a default routing on ISP router to allow communication from LAN 1, LAN 2, and LAN 3. So what we need to do is we use the router IP route, and we use the command 0.0.0 space 0.0.0.0, and we need to insert the next hop IP in the LAN 1. So same goes to the ISP LAN 2 and LAN 2 and LAN 3. But in the ISP, we need to put the three next of IP, which is 10.1.1.2, 12.1.1.2, and also 11.1.1.2. And next, we need to verify the communication between each end user for each network. Note that each end user must be able to communication with each other. So firstly, we connect the server LAN 1 to the PCA LAN 1, and the status is successful. And next, we connect the server LAN 2 to PCB LAN 1, server LAN 3 PCA LAN 2, PCA LAN 3 to server LAN 2, and server LAN 1 to PCA LAN 3. So next, I will pass to Muhammad Arif Aiman to continue the presentation.
Thank you, Muhammad Hazim. So here we will continue the presentation for part 1. Refer to the topology, create a static NAT translation to map the PCA LAN 2 and server LAN 2 inside address to its outside address. For number 2, configure LAN 2 interface with the appropriate inside and outside NAT commands. Here we use IP NAT inside source static, and we put the IP of PCA LAN 2 and then the LAN 2 public address and INT F00, and then we put the NAT inside and NAT outside on 0 to 0. And for number 3, verify NAT implementation on LAN 2. On router LAN 2, we do show IP NAT translation, and will show that the IP that we have entered here. And for part 2, On LAN 1, configure one statement for SAL standard name SAL LAN 1 to permit address belonging to the 192.168.10.0 and 192.168.20.0 network. So here we just need to put the command ss-list one permit the two IP address that have been given. And for number 2, configure LAN 1 with a NAT pool name, pool LAN 1 that used to addresses in the 201.207.165.10.100/29 address space. So here we just need to enter the command IP NAT pool LAN 1 270.165.10.101 and the second IP which is 207.165.10.120 and then we put the net mask and we put IP NAT inside source list 1 pool LAN 1. And for number 4, configure LAN 1 interface with the appropriate inside and outside of the command. And here we just need to put IP NAT inside source static and then we put the IP LAN 1 and also the outside IP. And then for part 3, on LAN 3, configure one statement for SAS standard name SAL LAN 3 to permit address belonging to 192.164.40.0 and 50.0 network. Here we just do the same command as part 1, which is SAL access list 3 permit the 2 IP and then create a NAT pool named pool LAN 3. The pool should be used the first address from the 207.165.40.120/30 address space. The full name you must use match this name exactly. All translated addresses must be used this address, their outside address. Here we just need put the command IP NAT pool LAN 3 207.165.40.120 and then the next IP which is 207.165.40.121 that must and then we put command IP NAT inside source list 3 pool LAN 3 and for number 4 configure static NAT to map the server LAN 3 server inside address to the second address from the 207.165.40.120/29. Here we just need put IP NAT inside source static and then we put the IP address of server LAN 3 and then we just need to put the second address 122. And for number 5, configure LAN 3 interfaces with the appropriate inside and outside LAN command. Here we just need to enter to F020 and we put the command IP NAT outside and then for F0/0 IP NAT inside. And for number 6, verify NAT implementation on LAN 3. For number 6, we just need to do command do show IP NAT translation and we just here we can see the IP that we have entered. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you.